don't care about stocking.
Dude.
Okay, well then we're not gonna make any money.
Okay, I have a question.
You care about money, right?
I do. I have a topic I'd like to discuss. It would be really good content. If you guys...
Okay, wait until we're recording.
I am. I have been for 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
You have to wait until we're
In
recording.
42 seconds.
So, I've recently been thinking
Oh no.
about stuff that...
Yep.
So, I get it from Dad, but I have, like, if I... And everyone gets this. I've said or done things that make me wince,
Yeah.
like, in retrospect.
Correct.
I would like to discuss instances such as this with the both of you with examples. I can start if you're both... I know
Examples that you have done or that we have
No,
done.
that you have done. Like, anytime you think...
'Cause I can fill a book with the amount of times you have made me wince.
No, that's different.
I mean, there's the Pea song.
Okay, enough.
There was kind of everything you did in high school.
Yeah.
Well, okay, everyone regrets almost everything they did in high school. That shouldn't
That's
count.
not true. I really don't regret anything.
So I'm
Honestly,
thinking,
ever. I have no regrets in my life.
When I'm thinking...
That's so wrong.
When I,
Yeah, I know,
when
I'm
I
lying
say
to you.
that time you cringe at your own either sentence or behavior, whatever it is you're thinking of right now that came up. I know something came up because something always does. I have one that I would like Dimitri to apologize to you. I don't even
What
know.
did you
You
do to
probably
me?
don't even remember.
Me?
No. You're not Dimitri.
Is this 7 days?
This is not. You're not Dimitri.
I'm, for the
No,
record,
I
I'm
am.
Dimitri.
No, you're Franklin. You've been Franklin.
Stop calling
okay.
me Frank.
Hang
I'm
on.
gonna lose
Stop
it.
Dimitri, I'm sorry. We were
You should
in
be.
Grandma's jungle gym. We were sitting in the entrance of the big yellow slide.
Yeah.
I remember exactly. We could date the year of it. It was summer. You were going in to, I believe, 2nd grade.
Oh, jeez, this is a while ago.
I think
Yeah, you've
about
held
this.
on to this one.
I think about it every week, praying that you have not remembered, but I can't keep carrying this around with me, man. You told
I
me.
have very few memories back that far.
Yeah, well, you told me, hey, Sam, I have something cool to tell you. And I said, what's going on, Dimitri? And you were like, I'm going into 2nd grade. Or 1st grade. Okay? You were excited to tell me that.
Yeah.
My response that I've carried with me all these years that I still feel bad about. 1st grade? Dude, who cares? I'm going into 5th. I'm not even kidding. I have talked about this in therapy, and I have cried about it. I felt so bad.
Dude, who cares?
That's so funny.
Sorry,
That's
it's just the. It's
so
just
funny.
the. Dude, who cares? That's like,
My dad was there. He doesn't remember it. I
Dude,
asked him, and
who
he,
cares?
Dad
who
literally
cares? And then it's I'm going into 5th.
I'm
It's
going into
like-
5th, and then
That's
Dad,
awesome.
who was
As if you have a completely different caliber of problems than I do.
yeah, and Dimitri or Dad just goes.
Oh,
Dad, who is at the bottom of it, I don't know what he was doing. I think he was just around like he was, and he just goes, "Whoa, Sammy," and that made me realize, oh, I said something wrong. I have actually talked about this in therapy appointments.
That's so funny. No memory of that.
Okay,
so
good.
you can be guilt free about it now.
Dude, who cares?
Who cares?
I'm going into.
So there's a follow up. Is
Hold on, I got that.
I
Okay.
have
George,
waited.
why are you just throwing stuff?
No, if I'm carrying it around when they seat them and I take the ticket back, I might
Oh, yeah.
instantly have it ready
No, that's all right. That's fine.
because we have like 3 extra inventory spaces.
Yeah, you
worth
should
of
feel
stuff.
bad about that, Sam. Guilty.
Well, here's the thing, is-
that's
Nightmare.
I had looked
So
for a
funny.
way to make up for it for years, and I didn't find one until, I don't know if you remember this, I made sure to make a big deal about it. You told me it was time for you to start high school, and I put on a one-man show about how excited I was for you.
I
Because
also have no memory of this either.
you were like, yeah, I'm starting freshman year, and I was like, what? I put on a whole one-man show to try and make up for it.
That's so funny. Oh my god. You're like a little actor.
Bro, who cares?
Who cares?
It's just the fact that I can hear your exact, like...
No, but it's,
I don't want to say the...
today doing it, but I can also hear, like, shrill kids saying, like, dude, who cares?
Yeah, who cares? I'm going into 5th. Like, I'm
Jesus.
sorry.
Like a little
for that.
diva.
I know. Oh god, I was such a diva.
Was.
Well, it's
Oh
different.
yeah,
now.
that's a big
different.
was.
I just,
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright.
I just wanted
That's
to get
so
that.
I have one.
Tavern's open.
I have one.
Okay.
When I was a kid, George and I were kids, and we at like a fair or at something, we had got these like cheap plastic toy cars. And they were like the dinkiest like cheap but they were like fairly hefty. And I forget what it was. George made me mad doing something. I don't even remember what.
Typical.
And typical little brother. Of course, he's the one in the wrong. There's no way I did anything wrong.
Of course not.
Yeah, no, you're always blameless.
Exactly, which is part of why I'm here. But
Here in this call, or...
no, just in general. Here, I'll take care of Gork Roxon's.
Oh, I already got Gork.
All right, well, I'm gonna put the
Can you
strings
take-
on this shelf.
Can you take care of Izzy?
Actually, I can't because one of us needs to operate the grill. We're all just sort of running around in circles.
So I have
is
a very
fine.
clear plan. I'm waiting for your story.
Chuck, Guiley, and Gluck Snaggletooth.
I don't call him Gluck.
It's his name.
The still feels wrong.
He's right. Anyway, continue.
I'm throwing some grubs. So he makes me mad for some reason. I don't remember why, like even a little bit. And I decide we both have these little cars. Mine was like green and purple, and his was red and blue. And he loved it because it was Spider-Man colors. I remember that vividly. He was so happy he had the Spider-Man car. It wasn't a Spider-Man car, but you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
I know how kids are. Yeah.
So, for whatever
I was about to
reason,
say, you know how autism is.
well, also true, I suppose, but
Didn't know at the time.
but the he gets on my nerves doing something. I genuinely don't remember, and I want also something. I might have been like for dinner. Like I wanted one thing and you wanted something else, and you being George, you were going to get the thing you wanted for dinner. And I couldn't stand that.
Sorry, pause.
So-
Moofat Guiley's coming.
What did you just call me?
Moofat Guiley. That's his name.
Anyway.
Anyways, I decide the only course of action is to hold George's car hostage. I am standing in the hallway, and I have George's car, and I'm like, I want my thing, and here's what we're gonna do. And I'm holding it high above my head. Keep in mind, I'm probably almost 4 feet tall. I'm holding it high above my head.
Unassailable for me.
Exactly. Completely unassailable for you. Mom was also there, perfectly assailable for her. Just wanted to put that out there before I continue with the story. I am genuinely, like, willing to murder your toy for the purposes of my bargaining. I then say, all right. And my plan is to spike this thing into the ground, like, full intensity. Like, my plan is to, like, football spike it.
Yeah.
And George is crying. He's, like, actually sobbing that I'm willing to damage the Spider-Man car for my petty whatever. And how are there 2 people at B1? Oh, it's a table, not a... Alright.
Oh god, I forgot how the thing worked.
And eventually Mom is like, fine, okay, we can do your thing, It's okay. And I'm like, okay, good. I'm not gonna spike this into the ground, but I am going to make a point of like, oh good, you have given in to my demands, So I'm not gonna spike it into the ground. I'm just gonna let go and let it fall, because it'll fall gently, because things don't fall quickly.
Things don't fall gently unless I bid them to.
Correct.
Oh god, the power.
However,
I'm on it.
Chucking
I was wrong. That thing still shattered when it hit the ground.
Oh.
So I got what I wanted. And in my head, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna let go and things will be fine because it'll just land on the ground perfectly normally. There won't be any issues. But no, the Spider-Man car absolutely
exploded.
Yeah, it ceased to be. And I had my moment of like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do it. But I got in so much trouble. George, you were weeping over the Spider-Man car. I'm like, no, you can take my car, you can take my car. But then, after a little bit, I was like, nope, I've made this bed. I have to sleep. I have to
sleep in it.
And I was like, I just kind of went, yeah, that's right. And then I got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I can see why.
And I think about that all the time, and I feel terrible about it.
Hey, Dimitri.
What?
I mean this with no disrespect. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm glad that didn't scare you. It scared me.
I don't remember this at all, dude. I forgive you. It's cool. I don't remember this car.
You have no idea how good it feels to hear that.
Yeah. I don't care, dude.
No, that's hilarious. That's actually so funny.
I don't... Dimitri, you know how I say, oh, if you showed me a picture, I'd probably remember. If you showed me a picture of this car, I would genuinely have no reaction.
It is so clear in my head.
I don't remember this at all. I mean, yeah, no, I mean, It
was like a sports car. It was like it was two colors. It was just split in half. The entire upper half was red and the entire bottom half, like, where it goes around the tires and stuff, that was blue. And it had like a weird plastic frame around it. It was like the cheapest possible plastic toy car you can buy.
Did you upgrade
The thing
already?
was probably like, yeah, I already did. I'm just buying the cheapest stuff.
Alright, time to restock.
Wow, we're almost done already. I mean, we got a couple more and they're pretty expensive, but we're getting there.
We could probably do the same menu again today.
How many gob beans do we have?
I don't know.
Alright, George, it's your
Not
turn.
a lot.
Right, George, give me one that has done lasting damage to your psyche and permanently altered your relationship with the people in the story. Just super quick.
Dimitri,
God, have I told you guys about Taxman?
Taxman?
Yes, I was there for Taxman.
Sam, were you there for Taxman?
I don't think I was.
Okay, so Taxman...
In the
it was an Illyria... Yeah, it was an Illyria Catholic talent show thing. But... So Taxman is a character that Dylan and I created back in, like, 6th or 7th grade. And the gimmick was... Taxman is a completely useless superhero, but he's immortal. His powers include knowing if you need to pay taxes and, quote, a staggering resistance to death. That's it. Those are his powers. And it was never meant to be anything.
I like Taxman.
He was never meant to be anything. He was just meant to be this goofy one-off character.
Dude, why isn't he in the Rumble?
Oh my god, I could totally make him a WWE.
Anyways, continue. He has a staggering resistance to being pinned. He's everything. Dude, when you pulled out the Billy...
Yeah,
well, that's what I thought you guys were doing.
Unfair.
When you first started doing it, I thought you pulled out Billy.
No. Sam started with the Iron Sheik Twitter.
I did. How'd you know?
Because I love the Iron Sheik Twitter. What are you talking about?
Okay, when you guys started doing that, I'm like, oh, these are just Billy quotes, and I genuinely started scrolling up to try to find them.
It's so funny that we read the Iron Sheik Twitter account and you immediately went to Billy. Because it's remarkably similar.
George, hit F4.
Yeah, no. Hold on, I haven't told you the rest about Taxa because you want to hear it so badly.
I do.
So his costume's very simple. He has two colors, green and black. His t-shirt is green with a black T on it. He has a black cape, black pants, black shoes, and a green glove on one hand. However, the first appearance of him, it was me in my school uniform without a tie and a hoodie around my neck.
Oh, geez.
Yes, it was.
So Dylan was doing a Markiplier bit. By the
Yeah,
way,
Wilford
whole
Warfstache.
other story. He was
Yeah, that was
Dylan was
Wilford.
doing Wilford Warfstache.
I remember that.
In
Not the
the
worst.
school auditorium.
Not the worst
the talent
impression,
show.
actually.
No, it was pretty solid.
It was actually fine. However, the joke was I was going to sprint across the auditorium doing the Batman thing, you know, that
But then Taxman.
and then
at the end.
Taxman at the end, and then I would exist on the stage for the remainder of the act. And he became this recurring character that people wanted to see more of. So, here's another thing. I was going to write him dying for real.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Because I'm like, yeah, I
second
can't.
I heard this sound.
He can't stay off. He can't stay here. He needs to die.
Yeah, but he does have a remarkable. What is it? Remarkable.
Yeah, remarkable
Version to
resistance to
death.
a staggering resistance to death,
Staggering resistance
which
to
is
death.
from Homestar Runner of all things.
Of course, it was from Homestar Runner.
I like Homestar Runner. I like the funny talks.
I miss
Um,
Homestar Runner.
They do stuff every now
The
and then.
email. Yeah, they're still relatively active. They're not dead, but they're not active.
Yeah, they come around every now and then. But I want to get the Trogdor board game. Anyways, so for senior year, I wrote the Death of Taxman, and it was going to have this big emotional send off. There was going to be a musical like piece to it. I was training my vocal cords to sing it. It was going to do the Frank Sinatra's My Way for the ending, and then COVID shutdown happened.
Yes, that did happen.
So canonically, unfortunately, he's still
He's still
alive. God sent an
Oh,
entire
the warhole.
plague to keep him alive.
He released the plague to stay alive, George.
He did.
The Taxman was the only thing keeping COVID-19 under wraps.
There is no escape.
There is no escape.
There is
But
no
yeah, there was that.
All right, I have to come up with a bonus one then.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen, but I thought that I could block you with my body. No, George, we have to get Sammy as the loot.
I do.
He plays the
Hold on.
one bad note.
Hold on. If you're gonna get him, you gotta get him right.
I accidentally threw it. Ah!
That's so
Hey,
deep.
hey Sam, stand
How are you surviving? Try to survive and no surviving.
Try to survive and no surviving. A game. Alright, Silverbeard.
You gotta sit him at the big table here at B1.
B1.
Yeah. And
And then
forget-
I've immediately got like both things for him. I have one of each thing
B1.
right here, Sam. Yeah, I have one of each thing, so whatever he wants, I can just slap immediately. Call that super service.
I actually wouldn't. I would probably call it super service. But
All right,
we're
you know
we're
what?
a little different, aren't we?
What does Boron Silverbeard want? He wants Dragon, Gog. We need more Dragon Tails! Actually, no, we don't. We have some ready. No, we don't! We need more Dragon Tails!
Sing George's little scurry.
Cooking.
Alright, here's the king order.
Oh, just
Crudale.
Crudale?
George, make it happen. You're the guy who deals with all the crown types around here. With
As
us,
the only surviving ale tank.
It's because I'm a dwarf.
No, I
us-
actually just said it because you're the only surviving ale tank if you listen with your ears.
with us
be mean to me.
stopping after this, I'll be able to edit and upload and schedule the elimination chamber.
Morant.
Nice.
Osmos.
Because uploading takes like
Crash.
under a minute now,
Yeah.
which is outrageous compared to where the channel started, where it took anywhere from like 12 to 30 hours to upload a video.
Mm-hmm.
Burning Grubs.
Burn and goo.
King wants one more dragon tail, and you should be okay forever. Whoops, gave me the wrong
Grubs.
thing.
Grubs. That's a raw Dragon Tail.
Why is it raw? Why didn't you cook it?
because I forgot.
Dumb loser idiot.
Bosco Torb.
Bosco Torb.
Is that another king?
Yes. I forget what the king does, but I guess we're about to find out, aren't we?
He like super pays for. He wants everyone to spend more money, or does he pay for everyone?
I think he pays for everyone because the goblin makes everyone spend money.
What does that do for us?
I think it just increases the amount. That
Oh
people
yeah,
pay.
I think it's like a money increase.
Okay, he's doing it right now. Paying for
the entire table.
Okay, well he was by himself, so kings are
He's both
useless.
It kind of depends on where we put him.
All right, I'm throwing all kinds of stuff that we need out.
Away in the garbage?
No, onto shelves.
All right, Chasm Steel Axe. Hope he scratches.
It sounds like you're talking gibberish to someone without context.
That's true.
No, look with your eyes.
No, I
Groggy
know what's
Stinky.
going on. Groggy Stinky. That's just what we call you, George. You know, George, I was just going through my camera roll, just because sometimes when I don't have service, I just default to the camera roll for some reason. All of the pictures I have of you, I would say 70...
These are grilled.
I got the power.
I would say 70% of the pictures I have of you, George, you're asleep.
Why? Why does everyone take pictures of me while I'm asleep?
Because you fall asleep so much.
Here's
it's
the
easy
thing.
to.
Here's the thing.
Because if we take a picture of you, there's like a 70% chance of you being asleep.
I don't like it.
Here's the thing, George. I took 0 of them.
Yeah.
Every time you fall asleep, Dimitri just sends me a picture
Not,
of you.
Don't say every time he falls asleep.
Like twice a
That is
year.
statistically impossible.
Like twice a year, I just get a snap from Dimitri that's just you sleeping. Or there was one...
George, I only take pictures of you while you're sleeping if we had plans to do something.
That
If
is
you're
true.
just asleep normally, I only send you pictures of yourself sleeping if you fall asleep while we're waiting for you.
But you send them to him too?
Yeah, sometimes.
That's funny.
Sometimes I don't send them, sometimes I just like show him.
That's funny.
No, I've gotten just 0 content. Like we would have recorded like a week ago, and then no context. I just get a picture of myself.
That has happened on 2 occasions. It's not all the time, but it is something that has happened.
All right, can we finish it out today?
Oh, hold on, we've broken it.
What do
What do you mean?
We've broken it. I did the thing where I had it open. We're gonna have to
Okay.
restart the lobby.
Ugh, yeah, he's right. I can't get
Alright.
into this.
It's glitched. I'm walking around. I'm not in the menu.
All right, I just shut it down. Let me boot it back up.
I forgot that was a thing that happened.
No, we have to do one more day. Unless we sell food, I don't know if that's a thing we can do. If we get money.
We can, but we're not gonna get enough to make it matter.
Yeah, well, we can do the math. It could be like a closing. Well, we have to do 1 day with all the upgrades.
Yeah, true.
Just to exist in a foot. Because we can't just say, got it, and then be done. We have to exist in the upgraded world. Alright, Sam, join.
What do you mean?
I've given you an invite. Why haven't you joined?
Guys,
Sam,
I'm in
join.
the front cart waiting for you.
Sam, join.
Sam, you gotta join. Come on.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on.
There we go.
Oh, I thought we had 11:44, not 10:44.
I also thought we did. Weird.
Get stove, I guess. Super stove.
Might
Yeah.
as well.
Alright, 200 more bucks and we can buy the last upgrade halfway through the day.
Nice.
Do you
And then
want-
do you think we would be able to just like finish the day then and would it count?
I think so.
Maybe?
Let's focus on getting through today. Let's see.
Yeah, we wouldn't get enough money back.
81. It doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna just add
fingers
these.
and peppers are on sale.
Fingers and peppers.
We need 7 fingers.
Just moving the things around. What about eyeballs? Do we have eyeballs? We need 7 eyeballs as well. Oh, this stuff cooks like instantly now.
Yeah, we got the. Yeah, we got the. We got the last upgrade for the stove.
But this grill is not all. This is not the stove I know.
Whoops, I bought some extra groggium because I can't read.
If you come back to stay.
Alright, hold on. Stop cooking goblin stuff. No more goblin stuff.
This is for the not goblins.
Okay, I'm just saying out loud for everyone to hear.
I haven't cooked anything in 3 episodes.
God,
I genuinely don't care.
son of a.
I do not care. Say it again, and I'll tell you how I feel about it.
I haven't cooked anything in 3 episodes.
Man, you should get some time behind the grill. That's how I really feel.
Sam, do you want to be the behind the grill today?
No.
Nope.
Well, then
No,
why'd you even bring it up?
You complained, so now you're grill guy. I'm front of house. I'm gonna seat everyone in the poor section.
Wait a minute. Why do I gotta be the
This is-
chef?
Because you gotta
Because you
stand there.
complained. You're like, I haven't cooked anything in 3 episodes.
Yep. Sorry, I thought you were Sam. That's my bad. That's fully my bad. There you go.
Ow.
I'm sorry. That's also fully my bad.
You chucked it past the counters, you
Front of the
absolute
house is falling
ignoramus.
apart.
Grab slippery.
Wait, we didn't start with like a special dude.
Don't always.
Yeah, but we typically do. I got him.
Fried troll fingers.
I got him.
I like when they whisper waiter in a freaky, seductive way. It scares me.
Waiter.
Didn't like that.
Do you have that, George? Do you have that?
I have it. I've got pepper, eyeball, and fingers right now. So I'm basically the coolest. Nerd cabbage, I got it. Don't even worry, none.
I'm actually not worried.
What's up with like the grill guy and being like utterly useless?
You
Sucks to
keep
suck
thinking
skill
that.
issue.
Ready to make those?
We need 2 peppers, yes.
2 different peppers.
We have a pepper.
Okay, 1 pep. Then I've got the troll fingers, and I set it up this way, Sam.
Fingers.
I set up this way, Sam, to put less stress on you.
Appreciate it.
Because Lord knows if I didn't, you'd be screaming.
You know me so well.
What is this? Why is it here? Get rid of it.
Making troll fingers.
Is it just me, or is like no one showing up today?
They heard Sam was on the grill. They're just like, oh god, we're going to McDonald's.
Troll fingers are out by the stairs where everyone's walking.
I got him.
Can I tell you something unfortunate?
Yeah.
I have a really hard time enjoying D&D if I can't get immersed in the setting.
I understand that.
No, but like, one of my really good friends in college was running a home game, and I wrote a very like serious character backstory, very serious character, and that was just not the like it wasn't communicated to me what kind of campaign. Hey Sam, can you cook some peppers, please?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
And I was just so bummed out because I had this really cool character concept, and it ended up being like a very lighthearted, like jokey kind of campaign,
sure.
which is not a bad thing by
No.
any means. It's not a bad thing.
But you were prepared
But-
for more drama.
Yes. So I was like, yes, my character is. You know what's funny? I hadn't played the Yakuza games yet, but very similar. But like former soldier, killed a bunch of people, did some awful stuff. He's atoning by by running an orphanage for the like children of like the countries that he like decimated as a soldier. He's been out of it for a while. He leaves, he comes back, his orphanage is burned down.
Sorry, my brain made connections that didn't exist, but God, I wish they existed. There should be a custom Kiryu Marvel Champions thing, and his rival could be either Majima or Kuze.
It depends on what era you want to go in.
Yeah, anyways, please continue.
But I was like, yep, I'm doing this like serious kind of, not like a inherently brooding kind of character, like very willing to work with people, just he does not have to trust someone to work with him, because of course you need to make sure that your characters can work as a party. But we opened up and it was very tonally inconsistent with my character. Like, we went to Fantasy Wendy's and ordered Fantasy 4 for 4s.
Okay, that's something that would happen in Epithet. Hey Sam, can you I got oh, never mind.
But I was like, by no means was this bad. I had a really good time once I adjusted. I just was not mentally prepared for that kind of game.
Yeah, that's a tonal shift that you're gonna have to, you're like, whoa.
Because I'm very much like a more serious kind of D&D kind of person where I want to tell like a real story.
Yeah, I vibe with that.
And I should have known because it was my buddy Sean, and that's the kind of game he usually runs. And I don't know how I didn't like put it in my brain that would, oh, this is the kind of game Sean runs, it's going to be this kind of game. And so really, how much of it is on me for just not being like, I already know my target audience, right? Hey, check this out. It's going to be pretty unceremonious.
Oh.
No, we're good.
So we upgrade the tavern.
Yep, game saved successfully.
And that's it.
That's the game.
We can now shut down Bronzebeard's Tavern and uninstall it.
I'm gonna uninstall it, I think.
Wow, we did it, guys.
Well, actually, first, let's buy our cosmetics. If we can afford any.
I can afford 1 box.
I can afford 1 box.
No, this is a fun game. We certainly got our enjoyment out of it.
I'm gonna get the stupid little guy. Give me the guy box and free my soul. I wanna get lost in the Velasco buddy. And oh, that one's new at least.
Groggy Emerald.
I'm out of money and free my soul. I wanna get lost in Belgarn's ale tank.
And drift away.
And drift away.
I don't know if I...
Give me the wax head and free my soul. I wanna get lost in the red toilet plunger and drift away.
In my red toilet plunger and drift... Okay.
Drift away.
Ow. So I got the little dude. Oh, he's...
Oh, dude! I love that little dude.
Oh.
Which do you like more?
I wish I had that little dude.
Boom?
I like
the kobold guy. He's awesome.
The little kobold.
Yeah, I don't have him.
Yeah,
even
but
a little bit.
Okay, but check it out. I'm the real teal deal.
Dude, you gotta equip Mean Greens for the very end.
You do.
We gotta see you in it for like 3 frames, and then you need to like force quit the game.
Okay, okay, fine.
Oh my god, that was literally a frame. That was literally a frame. It's like that was way faster than I thought it was actually gonna be.
That was so
awesome.
good, George.
That was perfect.
Perfectly cut screams.
Yeah.
Perfectly cut greens.
That's good. That's good.
Is that our first free game that we've actually gotten all the achievements for?
No.
Skeleton Hell.
Skeleton Hell.
Oh, I forgot about Skeleton Hell actually.